Welcome back. Over the weekend, journalist and friend of our show, Gabrielle Cuccia, flew to Seattle to cover the anti-Israeli protest at the University of Washington. This is video of Antifa militants, yes, Antifa militants showing up at these pro-Hamas protests, pulling Gabrielle towards barricades installed by the university police to protect that encampment. This video has been slowed down a little bit so you could see her better and what happened to her. According to reporting from another friend of the show, Ari Hoffman at the Post Millennial, Gabrielle spent 4 hours in that camp, which has been set up on the quad there for almost 3 weeks. During that time, she learned about the Northwest Community Bail Fund. Interesting here. Pay attention. This anti-cop organization that would cover, this is an anti-cop organization that would cover thousands of dollars of bail for activists who cannot afford to bail themselves out if they get arrested. Gabrielle noted that, quote, nearly everyone associated with the encampment had this number written down on their forearm in black marker. So, again, another perfect example of how 2020 is repeating itself all over again. Let's welcome in now former White House staffer Gabrielle Cuccia and associate editor at the Post Millennial, Ari Hoffman. Great to have you both here.
Great to be here. Hi, Ari.
Hey, what's up?
And I love it when worlds collide, when two of my friends from the show actually are working together on a side quest. This is very interesting here. But first of all, Gabrielle, tell us, are you okay? And what was it like for you to experience this assault, essentially, firsthand?
Yeah, well, thank you for having me on. Hi to Ari again. I am absolutely just fine. You know, the reason I even went down or across the country to Washington State was because I was told that this would be Antifa's Super Bowl. And that was by Jonathan Cho, also an excellent reporter in Washington. And for me, I am a constitutionalist. I love this country. I have served this country for 10 years now in various capacities. And Antifa wants to kill our country. And if that's their Super Bowl, you bet I'm going to be there. So much so that I am not going to be intimidated when a swarm, as you can see playing right now on the screen, a swarm of Antifa, I will assume male, but I am sure that there's some transgenders in there, who knows, that I'm not going to be scared for anyone putting their hands on me. And let it be known that once they put their hands on me, I am combat trained and I got out of that situation within seconds. And they did not pursue me anymore after that, other than being behind that gate and pelting full Gatorade bottles at my head because they were scared. I was not scared. They were scared, and they stayed in their little barricade because they couldn't take down a 120 pound, 5'5" female. Losers.
Well, Gabby, you obviously work out. I mean, everybody can tell that, and you're and I say that because the way you carry yourself, and this is how you don't get taken advantage, and you don't allow yourself to become a victim, which is what the other side specializes in. And Ari, I know you've been covering these far left radicals for years now, and I remember first someone sitting me down and explaining the idea of intersectionality to me. But this is what we're seeing now, the weaponization, the militarization of intersectionality.
Absolutely. It's all defined by oppressors and oppressed. So if you don't fit in the oppressed category, you are by nature an oppressor. So if you're successful, if you don't play the victim all the time, then you are somebody who oppresses others. That's why they have people in public schools and colleges telling kids who just got to this country, well, because your skin's white, you're an oppressor, you're a slave owner, you're a racist, which is what they don't know what to do with Jews, because there's black Jews, there's Asian Jews, there's white Jews like me. You look around and you don't know what to do with them because there's Jews all over the world. So they have decided that because Jews have decided not to play the victim card and not to say, hey, we're 1/10 of the world's population, we want a minority box for ourselves, they have now put us in the oppressor category, even though we are 1/10 of 1% of the world's population. So the University of Washington yesterday was vandalized so badly that now the president has issued a statement calling on the protests to disband, but she did that 4 days ago also, and they still haven't disbanded. Basically, she admitted there's anti-Semitism on campus, there's discrimination on campus, all these things are happening, but that she's not going to do anything about it, and she just opened herself up to even more lawsuits than she was probably liable for in the first place.
Yeah, again, another example, we've talked about it at all these other schools, at the University of Pennsylvania, MIT, Harvard, Columbia, at the University of Washington as well. The inmates are running the asylum and running circles around the administrators. All right, Ari, great to see you and great work as always. Gabby, we'll talk to you. We got more to talk about with Gabby in just a little bit. All right, stand by.